All right, welcome back. So today we've got a little repair video. Bought this Spectrum receiver for my son. He ran it once, flipped it over, ripped the antenna, and lost reception. So I want to show you guys how to quickly repair one of these receivers, and this could be a FUTABA, this could be any one of your receivers. They're either going to be soldered on or they're going to be a press on like this is. This is something I showed years ago when it came to doing a booster on a FUTABA radio. It's basically the same connection for the antenna. 4 screws. I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing open, and I'll show you what we're working with. So here's the receiver. Right in here there's a little tab. This tab is what this little piece snaps into, right into there. And the antenna ripped. Here's the antenna, here's the little piece. So went online. I'll put the link in the description for this. I'm assuming this is what it is. Hopefully it is. And we purchased one of these. Comes with 2 of them, 2.4 gigabytes, receiver, antenna. This is going to repair our antenna, and this the same connection on a FUTABA. It's the same on most of them. Most of the receivers have this style connection, so the best thing to do is pop yours apart, see if it's a solder on or if it's a push on. The best way to do this is definitely open it up, and I know FUTABA is just like this and many other receivers. This is a Spectrum, seems to be the most popular out there right now. So rather than buying a $90 receiver, considering this thing was only run once, we're going to go ahead and repair it. Comes in a package of 2, pretty cheap. Like I said, the link will be in the description for one of these antennas. So I'm going to close this back up so we have a spare, so the next time this happens. And if you run an antenna tube and cap it, you're not going to have these kind of issues. So definitely protect your antenna. So I'm going to bring you down here. We're going to take a close look at this, and we'll pop this thing on, get this thing sealed up, and show you how to repair a bad antenna. So here we are, a little close, but that's what I have to do. So on this, there is a little slot you see right in there. That's where the antenna comes out. So all we're going to do is this snaps onto this board right here. If I can get this thing to snap on. There we go. You heard the little pop. Wiggle it, make sure it's on. Give it a little tug. There's our bad one. Now we're going to go ahead, put the cover back in. Make sure your antenna's in your slot. And then screw it back down. And this is going to save you a ton of money when it comes to a bad receiver that isn't getting the range that it should be getting. And the FUTABA receivers are this way. Any of the higher quality receivers, Some of the ready to runs come with the basic receivers, and those most of the time are soldered on, and you can still replace those. You can desolder them and solder them back on, but I like how Spectrum and Futaba and everybody make it easy and very serviceable for one of these receivers. So there we go, all repaired, and all my son did was landed on it and cut the top of this thing because it was sticking out of the antenna tube. The antenna tube's there to protect your antenna. It should never be sticking way out. If it is, it needs to be under the body. I know people have done testing without the bodies on and ruined their receiver wires, but this is a quick, simple way. Receiver antenna wire, that's the way I did the search on eBay, and we now have our $90 receiver is repaired. So just a little quick tip I wanted to share with you guys. I have to do some testing on my fans on my X-Max, so let's get to that. Alright, got the new fans put into this. I want to see if they work. You can hear it's nice and quiet. This one is not. This one's got a broken fan blade, but I want to make sure that the fans are spinning, and both of them are spinning perfectly. So our X-Max is back to being quiet finally. Still got, this one's missing one blade off of it, so this one's still kind of noisy, but I'm gonna have to run it this way until I get more fans coming in. But this one is now moving air, and this one's moving air, so hopefully no more overheating problems. I have, as you've seen, I have run these things to where there's one blade on them, two, and they still run hard, but they will start running hotter over time. But in all my videos, this orange X-Max has been so loud that it gets irritating on the videos. But this one's all ready to go. Now we got to get the tires replaced on the other X-Max that blew out two rears. Be right back. All right, so blew out a couple of rear tires. Lost all the foams, so now they've become paddle tires. As you see, no foam left. Tires obliterated in the air, but the glue held up perfectly, so it wasn't a glue failure. What it was the tire itself, because it wasn't vented, it got some water in it and destroyed this tire that I'm in the process of gluing right now. Just want to make sure that the inners are okay. Always got to have spare X-Max tires. This one's really bad. Look at this thing. This one, as you see, the glue failed right there. Whenever it rips off like that, that's letting you know your glue failed. And I've glued these several times. Now these are kind of old and stretched out, but plenty of life left in this tire, which sucks. They're not cracked, nothing, but the foam's being wet ruined it. I'll probably save those rims, send them out for foam, have foam put up on them. And there we go. The other thing that I want to do is up the brakes to this wide one, because I noticed I was trying to do a front flip, and because I have the brakes set at 50%, I don't have enough. So I'm going to get that done as well, but that's going to end this video. Just a little short video showing you guys how to definitely see. You can tell these are so much better. These are all stretched out. These are already taped off on the inside so water can't get into them. That's why you don't hear them hissing. Those are hissing because they're open and they're not vented. So I have to vent these as well. But just want to make a quick video on how to repair your receiver. No sense buying a new one if you damage the antenna. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next video. And remember, with any receiver, if you cut off even 1/4 of an inch off that antenna, it no longer will have the range or work properly. But there we go. Catch you guys on the next video. Hopefully this helps you.